Hello.
Hello. Hey guys. So this has been a very highly requested video by many of you. So even though for us Sri Lanka is much more than its beaches, here it is.
Our top favorite beaches in the southwest coast of Sri Lanka.
Okay guys, now let's show you our favorite Sri Lankan beaches.
Talala Beach is situated halfway through the towns of Matara and Tangale. It's a quiet area where you can see the fishermen in the morning bringing their catch to the shore. There are a few yoga retreats over there, and you can find a few restaurants with panorama and homestays as well.
We really enjoyed Talala Beach with its many shades of blue and fine sand, but we would recommend you to be very careful on days when the sea is rough, as there is an undercurrent that might give you some trouble.
See it clear when the shadows are lit. I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go.
On number 9 we have the beautiful Mihiripenna Beach.
Mihiripenna Beach is one of the most unknown beaches in the Unuatuna area. It's a secluded, quiet beach where you can observe the stilt fishing techniques early morning or before the sunset.
Mihiripenna Beach was our very first beach we visited here in Sri Lanka, and we absolutely loved it. You can spend your whole day relaxing here and definitely wait out for the beautiful sunset. It will blow you away.
Let me tell you a little secret. You don't need to go to Dalawela and queue for that rope swing. Come to Mihiripenna, you're gonna find a nice swing and you can have a more private experience over here. Number 8, we have Blue Island Beach.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, destined by the motion, loving this devotion.
So here we are at Blue Island near Vella, and even though many people located as Hiriketia is actually located in Nilvela, we have seen quite a few photos of it and we didn't really understand where it is, but it's just a 5-minute scooter drive away from Hiriketia. And as you can see, it's a sandbar kind of beach with the ocean coming in from both sides, and it also has an island very similar to the one at Mirissa. Personally, we really like this beach, and it's blue colors. The only thing that makes us upset about it is that there's quite a lot of garbage around compared to other beaches.
Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of.
You will only find a few tourists here, mostly doing snorkeling or taking pictures. You can also find fishermen docking their Orua boats over here.
On number 7 we have Tangalle Beach, one of the southernmost beaches in Sri Lanka. Tangalle Beach is located in the city with the same name, but the beach is positioned away from the busy city roads, making it perfect for a relaxing day in the sun.
Although you can find a lot of bars having sunbeds on the beach and there are a lot of restaurants where you can have food, we visited this beach a few times and it was never crowded.
We really love Tangalle Beach and we came here many times, and another reason why we always came here was Heman's coffee shop, where you can serve a very good lavazza and have a nice chat with this lovely local.
For a more authentic experience, go to Tangalle Beach in the early mornings so you can find the local fishermen pulling out their nets with a catch.
Number 6 goes to Dikvella Beach. Dikvella Beach is very close to our hearts because this was the place where we were based for 6 weeks while living on the southern coast of Sri Lanka.
Dikvella Beach is in the vicinity of Hiriketia. It's a long stretch beach where you can chill on the sand or on the few wooden sunbeds on the east side. There are a few bars and places where you can enjoy a cocktail or a freshly squeezed juice.
As with any other beach on the Sri Lankan coast, the waves here can be quite big, but most of the days we just had fun fighting them. However, we will strongly advise being mindful on days when the sea is rough, as there can be many rip currents that can pull you out at sea or pull you into a washing machine effect. On cloudy days, be mindful when laying on the sand, as there are many sandflies that can bite you very badly. Although Dikvella is not located on the western side of the island, sunsets here are absolutely amazing and it was one of our favorite things to do here.
We truly recommend you visiting Dikvella Beach as it's so beautiful. Most of the travelers ignore it and just go to Hiriketia, but please just go there only for the sunset, you won't be disappointed.
Number 5 goes to Mirissa and Coconut Tree Hill. It's no secret that Mirissa is a tourist hotspot and many backpackers prefer to come to this location where you can often party and find many bars and restaurants.
We actually never visited Mirissa Beach during early mornings. But our favorite activities here included swimming at sunset or watching the sunset on the Parrot Rock.
Sunset on Parrot Rock is really beautiful, and then you can stroll on the beach enjoying the beautiful purple colors. So here's the actual reason why we place Mirissa so high up on our list, the famous Coconut Tree Hill. Watching the sunrise from Coconut Tree Hill is absolutely breathtaking, and it was one of the highlights of our trip in Sri Lanka.
I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spreading in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness hadn't flooded, just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold.
Number 4 goes to Dalawela Beach, another beach in the vicinity of Unawatuna. Being in the vicinity of the Turtle Beach, the waters are very often visited by turtles, meaning that you can encounter some wildlife while swimming or snorkeling over here. But please do not chase and stress the turtles, just observe them in their own environment. At the northwest side of the beach you can find the Frog Rock and a few restaurants with panorama. We highly recommend having a calamari curry over here.
Dalawela Beach became a hotspot after some pictures of the palm tree ropes wing went viral on social media, and now every day at sunset people are queuing to get that perfect Instagram shot. And these are our top 3 favorite beaches in Sri Lanka. The spotlight goes to the Goyamboka cluster of beaches, 3 beaches located one next to the other, and it's very hard to pick a favorite.
I thought I saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why
Rocky Point is one of the most secluded beaches that we visited in Sri Lanka. It features a beach house, and you can often be alone here.
caught your eyes, the love is blind. I thought I saw you smile.
The reason why we placed it on number 3 is because it's rocky and it's quite difficult to swim here.
As the name suggests, Rocky Point is a perfect spot for snorkeling. Moving on to number 2, we have Goiâmboca Beach, the most popular of 3 of them. Here you can swim in the beautiful blue waters and have fun with the waves.
On this beach you can chill on the sand or rent a sunbed, and you can also find a few beach restaurants where you can have a meal or a drink. And if you're really lucky, you will find a group of locals singing and having fun together. Oh, and did I mention these little cuties that you can play with on the beach?
The reason why we came so many times to Goiâmboca Beach is because it's the perfect blend. Although it's a serene and quiet beach, you still have access to food and drinks. Also, we like that even though there are big waves here, there are no currents and you can enjoy a swim.
And we've made it to the top of our list, where the crown goes to Palicadua Beach. We only recently discovered that we can access this beach. First we thought the access is restricted because of the famous Anantara resort being located here. The reason why we absolutely love this beach is because it reminds us of the Caribbean. We also love this beach because it's inclined, so when the waves hit they will throw you out on the beach, so there's less danger of being pulled out at sea by current.
The waters here are the most beautiful blue that we've seen so far in Sri Lanka. So that was it guys, we hope you enjoyed the video with us and we hope we convince you to visit some less known beaches in Sri Lanka.
It's no secret that most of our favorite beaches are in the Tangala area, so we urge you to go out of the Mirissa zone and explore some more.
So here's a recap of our favorite beaches.
If you would like to follow our adventures, please hit that subscribe button and show this video some love.